Hi everyone. These are like my first videos that I am decided to make just to make men and women, husband, wives, anyone in a relationship with a narcissist, just how careful you need to be. I know that there are a ton of information everywhere now online, and they are actually they're still here, and they know that about these videos that we are making, us the victims. They know that we are making these videos to make more people aware, so they are also gearing up for the fakeness and everything that they need to do. So unfortunately for me, for now, temporarily, I lost my divorce case in court. I lost the financial part. He got away with everything. I didn't get absolutely nothing, a penny. However, I know that the magistrate, she was biased because there was 2 cases prior to mine that were child support, and they were men. Not that I have anything against men. I love men. But these men, one of them was incarcerated, and the other one was, he claimed that he had been on disability for 2 years, so that's why he couldn't pay child support. However, she ruled in their favor. I didn't know that my case was going to be pro-man, but he was. So I presented all my evidence and I told her what had happened in my case. I made the dissipation motion that he had been dissipating, which I have ton of evidence. However, she didn't want to take that. She didn't want to take the fact that he physically abused me. She said on the record that because he denied it, he's gonna take his word for it. And because I did not tell her exactly what my debts were, I didn't tell her exactly the value of the property, and I didn't tell her the value of the bank accounts, which were all in his name. How would I know? I didn't tell her many things, which she did not give me time, and she didn't even ask. Okay, so how would I know? So in all, she ended up ruling in his favor, and this guy has even violated court rules, because in our previous case, which she totally discarded, that we had a previous case in which the judge literally wrote an order saying that he would be enjoined from this dispersing or expending any marital assets that were in dispute. This man went and bought 2 cars, including a Tesla. He dissipated over $150,000 via Venmo, okay, which I have the proof for, and in other bank accounts. His expenses skyrocketed the moment that I said I want out. The court did not take any of this into consideration. She said that I didn't follow the process of service. However, I did. Now Maryland has MDEC, so I file my documents through MDEC. However, I had ton of evidence that I just couldn't upload to MDEC, so I brought it personally to court. So apparently it didn't get to her, and she didn't care. She just ruled in favor of him, and by far I lost. I have no money, I have no assets. He has all the assets. He gets to keep all the money temporarily until I find another attorney that I can actually afford, or if I can get one that I can work with, because I'm really smart. However, I did not know the wording and stuff like that, so I'm getting a little smarter now. But I just want to make everybody aware. Please be careful who you are dating. When you are dating anyone, whether it's a man or a woman, don't jump into just being with that person. You need to know exactly who they are. You need to know their background. You need to know what they do for a living. If they're not in agreement with you sharing bank accounts and sharing personal information, don't be with that person. Okay, if you are willing to disclose information with the person that you really want to be with, is okay. You know, even if it doesn't last, at least the willingness is there. This may not be like the greatest relationship advice, but I think it's good. Based on my experience, I can tell you that my ex-husband is a narcissist who pushed the relationship very quick, marriage and everything. And everything seemed perfect for me. um I moved into his house, which was the wrong thing, which I was very skeptical about. And one of my friends told me, don't do that, but I still went ahead and moved in with him. And soon we started like a small cleaning business, and which we had assets. But I know that in the state of Maryland, it's an equitable state. However, he kept all the assets and he was hiding assets. And I honestly trust the process of the court system, but it did not work for me. But I know that I need to appeal this case, and I will. But going forward, when it comes to dating anyone, I need to know who they were, because the person that I just divorced, he really had a lot of baggage that I didn't know. And when I talk about baggage, I'm talking about almost criminal things. And he's a very good look. I mean, we already know that narcissists, they pretend to be someone they're not. So he dresses up like he's going to a business when he works for AT&T, or he works for whatever, or he works for these low paying jobs. But he works hard. And but I really never knew who my husband really was. My ex-husband now, which I'm really, really happy to say ex-husband, and I don't even ever want to talk about this man ever. But going forward, this is an advice, a self-advice, and I advise all of you guys, men and women, when you are meeting someone, please do not rush into a relationship. Do not rush into marriage if you do not know the person's background, the real background. And a criminal report is not even enough. You have to know this person. You have to look at the red flags. And it's not like you want to pinpoint, but it's so important. This has been a learning lesson for me. I'm not going to say my age, but I look younger than I am. But I lost 6 years of my life. And I blame myself for not being a little bit more, how can I say it, aggressive in my relationship. I fully trusted this person, and I went with everything. I thought that we were great, but we weren't. In reality, I romanticized a lot of our situation, and he took advantage of that. So please, 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 please be aware, number one, of the court system in Maryland is not always fair. Don't come to court without an attorney, especially if you're divorcing a narcissist. If anyone in your surroundings is a narcissist, please do not come to court without them. Just keep everything that you need to have, all your evidence. Don't throw nothing away. Thank God I have everything. Even conversations, sometimes conversations via emails are very key. You can show those in court. But again, thanks for listening. And if you have any opinions, it's fine. Thank you so much for listening, and I will be posting more and more videos now that I know more about narcissistic abuse, because I've been a victim, and there's so many videos here, so many great videos, and I think one more doesn't hurt. Thank you.